Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomat YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomat. In today's video, Lanny, I finally did it. I finally made a move I have been talking about doing for months on months now. I did it. We're going to talk about it today, but wait, there's also going to be a little twist involved, Lanny. So let's go, everybody.
Smash that subscribe button, guys. Give us a nice thumbs up. Oh, you're rocking with the Dividend. Gosh damn diplomats, guys. And Bert's making headways here already in January 2025 to better his dividend stock portfolio, increase his dividend income, and simplify that portfolio. Bert, you loving the tease here. Here we are filming this January 23rd. What the world did you do today on Thursday?
All right. Well, as I said, I bought one stock, but we're not going to start with the stock that I bought. We're going to start with the twist, Lanny. I'm going to flip the order here. How did I fund this purchase? I dumped a position that I no longer wanted in my portfolio. I previewed this on X for everybody that's following us that I might be teeing up getting rid of a company. One stock, Lanny, I didn't like following anymore. One stock had not been performing well. This stock has been down 30% over the last 5 years. And you know what? After a while, for this one company, I said, I'm tired of waiting here, Chico. You got to go.
Geez, 30% down in 5 years, huh?
No bueno. What company was it? Diageo, ticker symbol
Ooh.
DEO. In short, Lanny, they have all the great alcohol brands. We're not going to talk about it, but we're not going to go through each one. We'll just put the picture up. The thing is, though, I've read over the last 6 months one too many articles about how sales are going down, how trending away from alcohol, how people, the younger generations, are less alcohol, more other sin type activities. On top of that, over the weekend, I was looking, a lot of debt in that balance sheet. Their debt to equity ratio is over 2x, which was not something I wanted to see. And overall, PE was 18, payouts 62%. Just wasn't scratching the itch for me, Lanny. It wasn't cheap, high payout ratio, not high, but like a little bit above our screener, high debt, not performing well, not a stock I really wanted anymore. So you know what? I just said, get out.
He said, get out right now, JoJo style, if you guys know what I'm throwing down here, guys. So Bert just exited Diageo. Ticker symbol is, again, DEO. You know, again, he'll throw up an image here of all the great beverages that they actually do have under their portfolio. You own this for what, almost 10 years,
Yeah.
7 years, 8 years?
Yeah. Look, I sold it. I got about $1,623. Over the years, Laney, was flat. I only lost 2% on it, only lost $37 on this position. It really didn't do much. And I owned it for 10 plus years. It's been down 30% over the
I
last
own
5 years.
it.
So, you know what? It just wasn't doing it. I wasn't going to add to this position. Those metrics weren't enticing me to buy. So, you know what? It was time for it to get on out. Take that $1,600, put it somewhere else.
Yeah, you know, relatively, guys, when you're in this game as long as we have been, that $1,600 is a relatively small position. So you sold it, Bert. You sold it. Again, they down 30% in 5 years. They're still 66 billion in market cap. So not a small company.
No.
Still have still has a good, share of the market cap space there. But the stock has just been down, 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 down.
Yeah.
Not to, sing another song there, but it just hasn't been a great stock to own over the last 5+ years. And usually during the rough times, these stocks do very well. And as Bert said, maybe it's just the seltzers right now, the White Claws, the law that's carrying the torch here.
Yeah.
So Bert, you sold Diageo. You said you got $1,623.
Yeah.
You actually have a little bit of a capital loss for the sale here. This is in your taxable account, right?
All taxable. Yep. But it was an international company, so you had the international dividend component of this too. It was wonky. I don't have to follow that where the conversion. So I moved it into a consumer good, a consumer brand heavy one that I have been watching closely, Lanny. I took that $1,623, sprinkled in about another $180. And with that, I bought 12 shares of Hershey's, ticker symbol
Oh,
HS. Why? The stock that I had been
Reese's.
talking about. And I mean, you've watched our channel, everybody. I've talked about them a lot. And I kept saying 150 was that price point for me. 150 was that price point where I was going to jump in for Hershey's. I logged into my brokerage and I just saw Hershey's was at 149.63, and that's where I grabbed them. I put the 12 shares in and put in $1,795. So all in all, moved into Hershey's. Why? Like Diageo, I love the brand. I love Hershey's brand loyalty to go along with it. And sure, they're facing some issues with the price of cocoa. Hershey's has been around forever. This isn't the first time they've seen cocoa prices fluctuate. This isn't the first time they've worked through other items. I like Hershey's better than I like Diageo, so for me, it was a very simple move. I didn't like one. I liked the other. I talked about it. I just did it.
And did you consider SEHD at all versus Hershey's?
That's actually in my wife's account. This was in mine. So it was all in, it was in different accounts. I didn't want to sell it and move the funds over there. I considered Google. If Google would have gone down, if Google would have been down below 190, I would have probably put half and half into that. But you know what? I just did it. I just finally said, I don't care. I'm tired of watching Hershey's. I'm just doing it. Their PE's 16 and a half, payouts right at 60%, 15 years increasing dividend, and their yield is actually higher than Diageo's by about 18 basis points. Their yield is 3.66 versus 3.48% Diageo. So it's pretty much dividend neutral to swap one for the other.
Yeah, you gain a little bit of dividend income, like you said, 18 basis points. And also, there's the acquisition play of Hershey's. There's talks of Mondelez somehow acquiring Hershey's, and Mondelez is getting their butt kicked as well. So it's the battle of who's going to, be the leading charge here. So it'd be crazy if Hershey's did get acquired, because then your Mondelez position just gets a little bit fatter and bigger there. Is Mondelez in your taxable account too, Bert?
That one's in my wife's account, my wife's tax bill. So yeah, we're a little split amongst where we're investing these, but yeah, both are in taxable. And quite frankly, you mentioned one point earlier. I'm not going to stop buying Hershey's here, Lanny. 1,600 is going to be a relatively small position for me. As I said, I wasn't going to add to Diageo. I didn't want to buy more Diageo. So it was either going to sit there at 1,600 or I just wait for it to maybe never increase the way I wanted it to, or put it into a company like Hershey's where I actually want to build more of a position where I don't want to just stop at 12 shares and putting in 1,800. I want to get it to say 25 shares at least, 30 shares. Just throw some money down on it, get it to the position I want, or even sell other stocks to fold it into it and have one large position in the company I want in my portfolio for a long time.
It's awesome. No, I mean, huge move, guys. Again, Hershey's has a currently lower PE ratio, lower payout ratio, higher yield, higher dividend growth rate, better dividend growth streak. About 31 billion market cap. Again, market cap doesn't mean much, but it is about half the size of Diageo from a cap space. You did add in an extra $135 to the trade on top of the proceeds, or no, correct me, $172 extra. AKA you grabbed an extra share plus, and then some. So
yeah, and because of that, Diageo, we gave up $56.68 of dividend income. With Hershey's and the extra money we put in, we now add $65. So in total, we added $9.08 of dividend income.
Guys, Bert sold Diageo, bought Hershey's. I know you guys have been buying Hershey's. What do you think of the move? Do you like the move into Hershey stock? Let us know. Let us know if you guys own Diageo stock, or if you're buying Diageo stock, or if you're just watching Diageo stock as well. Let us know in those comments, guys.
If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert the Hurt and Laney from the gosh damn Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.